Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and hello to all my dear students. Welcome to AIMS Online Education Center. Today we are discussing about uh, statistical techniques on SPSS, which is linearity. How to check linearity of each group and SPSS. There are a lot of students are asking about linearity. Linearity means linear, straight, right? Like these scattered dot lines show that there is a linearity. And how to you can draw on your SPSS is, let's go on the SPSS sheet, right? So in the SPSS sheet, I will go to data file, data view. Then from the top menu of the screen, I select the graph. Click on the graph. After that, legacy dialogues. I will go to legacy dialog. Once again, I repeat, I go to the menu bar in which I go to graph, then legacy dialog. After that, I go for scatter dots. Scatter dots, scatter dots, scatter, and here second last one is scatter dot. And I go scatter dot, then click on simple scatter, and you want click on your based on your research. Simple scatter I use only for one dependent and one independent. If there's two dependent and two independent, you go matrix scatter, which want you which is suitable for your research. According to your data, you choose you of that. So I go for simple scatter. I go to simple scatter. Then I will go to define button. In the y-axis, y-axis always based on dependent variable. So my dependent variable is job performance of employees, and in x-axis, I will go for covariate, like which is covariate is that terminology which uh, based on not only independent variable, but this is the kind of gender, fears of stat time one, and extra thing, right? So set by marks, I will go for the independent variable set markers by, and in the x-axis, I will go for the IM, intrinsic motivation total, and after that I will click on OK button, right? And if you want need to use chart specification form, you can click this, but I do not need chart specification. I already just need to show the linearity. So I click on OK. Once again, I repeat the command and wait here until the linearity graph will be displayed. So here you can see the linearity, right? Linearity show that there is a simple linearity on the teacher job performance, intrinsic motivation, and ML2, right? So here how you can go for, I think you cannot show because I cannot select output document, sorry. So here you can see the linearity. And if you want to scatter plot display, double click on it to open chart editor. Like this thing, you can open chart editor, you can edit your chart, and from the menu click on the element and all these things, but you just need this graph and you can just click and right click on it and copy that and paste it wherever you want to do it. So but I always recommend in graph statements, where the graph to draw graph in your thesis, you first go for Excel, because the Excel have very clear and very bright charts as well as graph. So I considered Excel sheet rather than SPSS sheet. So I once again command go to graph, the legacy dialogs, go to scatter dot on the second last, and I go to simple scatter. You go choose a scatter on based on your type of research. If I click on the 3D scatter, then go to define. But in the previous graph, I will also show the what I will also simple scatter diagram. So in the x-axis I choose dependent variable, which is, and IM is covariate in x-axis, and in this set matrix Y I will choose the independent variable. Then I go to define, right? So it's, I just click on something wrong. That's why it's because my data cannot go for it. That's the main problem. So I simply once again go to graph and then legacy dialog and then scatter plots. I think simply choose simple scatter because my data is very simple, right? So okay, I in y-axis you should go for independent variable, in x-axis you go for covariate of your research, and in the set markers by independent variable, right? In y-axis independent variable always, wherever you choose graph, in y-axis already dependent variable or set markers by in independent variable, x-axis show the covariate, and okay, and here you see the same same graph appears, right? So if you have any problem regarding the graphs, go document, and don't forget, this is how you check the linearity of each group in SPSS. So if you watching my video and like my video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that I think you encourage me and I will upload more video on it. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.